This is your interest profile. This 60-question exercise will help narrow your career exploration efforts among over 800 occupations based on your interest. Since there are not any right or wrong answers, the assessment results are ungraded. This tool is for your benefit, and for best results, be honest about your interest and preferences. To learn about the assessment, watch the tutorial to follow. To access the assessment, go to mynextmove.org. So I am at mynextmove.org. I have come to the site mynextmove.org, and I'm going to read this. The O-Net Interest Profile has 60 questions about work activities that some people do on their jobs. Read each question carefully and decide how you would feel about doing each type of work. You'll be able to select between strongly dislike, unsure, like, and strongly like. For best results, try to avoid the unsure category. You want to try and make sure that you answer the questions being whether strongly dislike, or like or strongly like. Try not to think about if you have enough education or training to do the work or how much money you would like to make during the work. Just think about if you would like or dislike doing the work. And again, there are no right or wrong answers, so please take your time answering the questions. There's no need to rush. You're learning about your interests so that you can explore work you might like and find rewarding. On the next screen, you please answer each question in order before continuing. There are 5 screens of questions in all. You can change your answers at any time. Use the back button to return to an earlier screen. So I'm going to get started. Build kitchen tables. Strongly dislike, unsure, like, or strongly like. I'm going to say I like that. Lay brick or tile. I'm going to say I like that. Develop a new medicine. Dislike that. Study ways to reduce water pollution. Dislike that. Write books or plays. Probably dislike that. Play a musical instrument. I might like that. Teach an individual an exercise routine. Dislike that. Help people with personal or emotional problems. I'm unsure about that. Buy and sell stocks and bonds. Dislike that. Manage a retail store. I don't want to work in a store. Develop a spreadsheet using computer software. I might like that. Proofreading. I don't like to proofread. So I'm going to continue this. There's going to be 5 screens here. So I'm going to continue this as I proceed. Okay, I'm finishing up here. So I finished up my assessment, 5 out of 5 pages, 60 questions. So I'm going to press next here. You answer all the questions. You can review or change your answers at any time by selecting the back button at the bottom of the screen or by returning to the first screen of questions with the button below. If you answered unsure for any of the questions, you might wish to review them now. You can print or change your answers using the button below. Again, this is unsure. This is kind of discouraging you from putting unsure because it doesn't help with the assessment results. Only likes and dislikes, or strong likes and strong dislikes, help with the assessment. When you're ready to use the next button to see your interest profile. When you're ready, use the next button to see your interest profile. So I'm going to hit next because I'm finished. And it shows that I'm 26 realistic, 12 investigative, 18 artistic, 17 social, 12 enterprising, and 20 conventional. So if you click on these, it'll tell you what realistic people like to do. People with realistic interests like work that includes practical, hands-on problems and answers. Often people with realistic interests do not like careers that involve paperwork or working closely with others. They like working with plants and animals, real world material like wood, tools, and machinery, and outside work. Hit this close here. And so that was my top one. My next one was conventional. People with conventional interests like work that follows set procedures and routines. They prefer working with information and paying attention to details rather than working with ideas. They like working with clear rules, following a strong leader. So I can print these, or I can click next here. To focus on your search, think about the following question. How much education, training, and experience do I need to do the job? Each O-Net career is in one of the 5 job zones, which are groups of careers that need the same level of experience, education, and training. So when picking your job zone, you can choose your current job zone, which is choose the job zone that matches the kind of experience, education, and training you have now, or your future job zone. Choose the job zone that matches the amount of experience, education, and training you plan to have in the future. So if you have a high school degree and that you're not planning on going back to school, you would want to select the job zone for high school. Or if you plan on going to community college or getting your college degree, you would want to select that, which would help you do career planning related to your future educational goal. So I'm going to click next. And so you can click any of the jobs on below to learn more when you're ready. Click next to continue. So little or no job preparation, that's job zone 1. Some job preparation, medium job preparation, high job preparation, or extensive job preparation. So I'll click medium. Medium preparation needed. Most of these careers need vocational school training or on-the-job experience or an associate's degree. So I want to go back here just to kind of let you know here. This is job zone 1 is without a high school degree. Job zone 2 is a high school degree or an equivalent like GED. Job zone 3 usually requires an associate's degree. Job zone 4 usually requires a 4-year undergraduate degree or bachelor's degree. And job zone 5 requires a master's degree or above as far as educational level. So when you're selecting these, think about those areas. So I'm going to select job zone 3. And on the next screen, you'll see careers related to your interest profile in your chosen job zone. Click next. Click the next button to continue. So now I have my assessment results, and I can begin exploring careers related to my interest. Here I have best fit, which are the ones that have the 2 X's here that are fully filled in, and great fit are the items that I have that are also a great fit, but not as good as a best fit. So I can see I'm Boilermakers, bus, truck mechanics, diesel engine specialists, camera operators, television, video, motion picture, computer-controlled machine, tool operators. You can see all of these skills, and what these areas here mean is there's a bright outlook. In other words, there's going to be a big demand for them. They're green. In other words, they are conscious of the environment. And there's also apprenticeships available, is what these mean. So as you go through these, you want to click on the ones that would appeal to you as far as a career pursuit. And once you open them up, so let's go here to computer-controlled machine tool operators. So this is what I want to use is to do my career exploration and my research paper. So I want to research a variety of careers and determine which one best meets my career goals and what I want to aspire to be. So this is computer-controlled machine tool operator. This is the knowledge that's required. Am I interested in these things? These are the basic skills. These are the abilities required. This is the personality type. And this is the technology that's required. So as you go through this, you want to look at how does this career of a computer-controlled machine tool operator align with my knowledge, things that I'm interested in learning about, my skills that I have now versus the ones that I want to acquire, my given abilities, for instance, what I can do, I can physically do. This is about your physical abilities as much as anything. Personality. Are these the types of things? Does this career match my personality? Technology. Am I interested in using this type of technology? Would I be engaged in my work? Education. And the job outlook. And then also the salary. This is the salary on average that it pays in the United States. If I want to look at local salary information, I would put in my zip code here, press go, and this is the high salary in the North Georgia area it pays, $45,310. The median is $30,440, and starting out is $25,670. This is just starting out. These are the salaries that it would pay. So we just looked at salaries. Now we can look at the educational requirements for the occupation of a computer-controlled machine tool operator. So if you wanted, it's 1, 2, this represents the job zones. 1, 2, 3. It's a job zone 3 requirement. High school diploma or GED or certificate after high school needed. So this is basically saying it's requiring some post-secondary education or certificate after high school is needed, usually needed. And so to find training, you'd click under education, find training, and under the zip code 30540 here in LJ, and it would list where training is available. So it's University of North Georgia. You can find out about admissions and financial aid here. It's an associate's degree. It's 2 years. There's also an opportunity here, machine shop technology assistant. This is at Tri-County Community College in Murphy, North Carolina. It's 46 miles away. This is 39 miles away. So this might be, depending on what your career goal is, the availability of training may, within your area, may be a limitation, perhaps. So that's something to consider in your career pathway. But to find out about educational options, this is where you would look for the information right here. To find certifications to go along with this, you could look at these are the certifications that would allow you to be this occupation controlled, computer controlled machine tool operator. This is more detail about the certification. And then registered apprenticeships, see if it has any apprenticeships. You find apprenticeships in your area by calling Mr. William Krause, State Director. Or you could email Mr. Krause. Find apprenticeships. There's not any in this area, so there's not any apprenticeships in this area of Georgia. So that would be something that might concern you if you were looking for an apprenticeship.